Welcome to Advanced Yoga Full Practice. This has been designed to touch all areas of your body. We're going to work on twists, we're going to work on back bends, we're going to work on inversions. All these poses have been sequenced together to generate heat and keep you challenged mentally and physically from the first breath to the last. I'm Chris Gillette. Let's get started. Come to the front of the mat, bring your feet together, hands together in front of your chest, close your eyes. Starting to breathe through the nose and link up the breath with the movement and movement with the breath as we move through our practice. Take an inhale through the nose, open up the mouth, exhale. So mouth stays closed. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Open up the eyes. Inhale, raise your arms up. Look up. Exhale, fold forward. Right foot steps to the back of the mat. Lower the knee down. Bring your hands behind the back and interlace the fingers and look up. Raise your arms above your head. Good. Now bend the right elbow, catch it with the left hand, and then reach the left hand around the back and take a bind if you'd like. Palms down, three-legged plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, and then downward facing dog. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Three-legged dog, right side. Inhale, exhale, step it forward, hands behind the back, look up. So fingers interlace. Arms up. So this is Kapiyasana. We'll do this a few times as we move through our warm-up. Left elbow bends, catch it with the right hand. Staying here or taking a bind if you like. Let's come into Skandasana. Left knee bends, so back of the mat. You can have the left heel down or lifted. Mine's lifted. I find I get a nice stretch to the bottom of the left foot this way. Standing splits, front of the mat. Option for forward fold if you like. Forward fold, exhale. Arms up, look up. Hands come to the chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Left foot steps to the back of the mat, knee down. Again, hands behind the back, fingers interlace, look up. This time, bring the back of the hand, right hand to the spine. Left hand to the right elbow. You can stay here if you like, or binding again. Arms up. Nice low lunge with Kapiyasana, hands, arms straight. Three-legged plank, right foot off the ground. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. 1, 2. Last exhale, 3. Left side, three-legged dog. Inhale, step it forward on the exhale. Hands behind the back, gaze up. Left hand comes behind the back, reaching up towards the spine. Right hand, left elbow, staying here or binding. Arms up, low lunge, Kapiyasana. Skandasana, back of the mat. So right knee bends this time. Keeping the right heel off the ground if you like. Taking the same variation you took on the other side. Standing splits. Left leg is at the front of the mat. Right leg lifts. Forward fold, exhale. Arms up, inhale. Hands come to the chest, exhale. So building on that, we're gonna get into some inversions now and some back bend. So arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Wrap the arms around the backs of the legs, crown of the head down towards the ground. Standing splits, right leg up. Step it back. Low lunge, arms up. So options here. Now we're getting deeper into the quad stretch, the hip flexor opening on the right side. Left hand can reach around for the right foot for a dragon lunge, or if you want to go deeper like me, right hand to the right foot, left hand into Jana Mudra, look to the fingertips, or if you're coming deeper, binding. All right, listening closely. Three-legged dog, left leg up. Look forward, lower the right elbow and the left elbow down. Staying here or coming up into forearm balance. Option to bend the right knee. Left leg straight, looking through. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Three-legged plank, inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, downward facing dog. So you don't have to take the inversions, of course, or any of the deeper back bends. I'm just providing options, and I'm going just a little bit deeper in certain areas because it suits my body. Last breath in. Exhale. So three-legged dog, right side. Inhale. Step it forward. Back knee lowers. Good. Arms up. We have that low lunge again. So options here, getting into the hip flexor. So right hand reaching for the left foot for the dragon lunge, or left hand, left foot. Right hand into Jana Mudra. Gaze to the fingertips, or binding if you want to come along with me. So we're getting nice and warm early with these hip and shoulder openings so we can get deeper into back bends. Now from here, wild thing is the next back bend. But to get there, coming in a side plank on the left side. So left palm down, peace fingers hook the right big toe, and then start to lift the right leg up. So Fascisthasana, or step back into plank first. And side plank left side, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Now right foot steps back behind you, coming into half wheel. If you're open enough like I am, coming into full wheel. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. If you're in wheel, come on the left side. Look to the front of the mat. Right foot steps forward. Let's come into standing splits, raising the left leg up. Palms down, option for handstand, which is what I'm gonna take. Okay. Forward fold, exhale. Arms up, inhale. Hands come to your chest, exhale. Let's do the left side. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Three-legged dog. Three-legged dog. Let's do standing splits rather. Left leg lifted up. Step it back. Low lunge again, so arms up. So right hand reaching for the left foot, dragon lunge, or left hand, left foot. Binding if you took the bind, or if you're feeling warm enough, because we're gonna do the same thing, but with the left foot forward in a couple of moments. Three-legged dog, right leg up, everyone. Lower the left elbow, right elbow down. Staying here or coming up, forearm balance. Left knee bends, looking through is an option. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Three-legged dog, right leg up, Inhale, forward plank, chaturanga, exhale. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, 1, 2, last breath out, 3. Three-legged dog, left side, inhale, stepping forward, exhale. Arms up, low lunge. So it's left hand, right foot for the dragon lunge, or right hand, right foot. Same options here, left hand Jana Mudra, look to the fingertips, or binding. So same option here, moving into wild thing, right hand down, side plank on the right side. So stepping back into plank if you'd like, or peace fingers, left hand hooking the big toe. Come up, side plank, right side. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Left foot steps back, coming into wheel, or half wheel, so that's wild thing. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. So coming out on the right side if you're in wheel, left foot steps to the front of the mat. Let's come into standing splits, right leg up. Staying here or coming up into handstand. You don't have to come up, of course. If you want to take a couple hops like I did on the other side, you can do the same thing here. We have the right leg up. Exhale, forward fold. Arms up, inhale. Hands come to the chest. Exhale. Let's come into chair pose. And hold chair pose. Fingers interlace. Push the palms away. Now bring the torso parallel to the ground, belly to thighs, heels lift up. Hold for 3. Looking forward slightly. 2. And 1. Palms down. Let's come into crow pose. Forward fold or deep squat are also options here. On 3, stepping or floating back. If you want to come into tripod headstand and float back from there with the legs piked, you can. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Arms up, chest up, head up dog, and then downward facing dog. So feet together. Three-legged dog, right leg up. Inhale, bend the knee, open the hip to the right side of the mat. Look under the left shoulder for the right foot, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Look forward, right knee, left elbow, touch. Open it back up, open the hip up, bend the knee, right knee, left elbow, touch. Straighten the right leg, fall in triangle. Other option here is to pick up the right foot with the left hand and bring that outside of the foot to the opposite thigh. Left arm reaches forward. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Now three-legged dog, everyone. Right leg up. Good. Looking between the hands. Option for handstand or holding three-legged dog for a few breaths. If you have handstand, let's switch legs. So lowering the right foot down, everyone step it forward. Let's come into warrior 2. 4 breaths. Inhale, Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Straighten the right leg. Come in a triangle facing the back of the mat. So shorten the stance. Left hand reaches forward and then lower left hand down. Left foot, option to take the peace fingers to hook the left big toe. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Half moon pose facing the back of the mat. So option 2 here, we've been opening up into the hip flexors quite a bit. So either the right leg is straight or binding, grabbing the right foot. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now let's come into a standing split or puppy press. So right leg straight, or if you're coming into puppy press, let's come up taking a couple hops or holding. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Left foot down, right foot back. Sitting up for revolve triangle, so pyramid legs, lift the chest up. Right arm up, inhale. Exhale, let's come into that revolve triangle. Inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4. Now coming into revolved half moon pose. Option to bend the right knee, grab that foot with the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right foot, step into the front of the mat, turn around. Let's come into extended side angle pose facing the front of the mat. I'm gonna bind. So option here to bind or any variation you like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we should be pretty warm. Coming in a 3-legged dog again. Option for form balance again. Pincha Mayurasana. Option for a back bend. So scorpion, left elbow lowers, right elbow lowers. Staying here or coming up. So back bending if you like. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Option to add in a double dip. So coming back into chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower the knees, sit back, child's pose. Sit here for a couple breaths. Grab a sip of water if you like, towel off, whatever you need to do. We got the left side to do now. Downward facing dog. All right, so feet together. Shorten the stance if you need to. Left leg, raise it up. 3-legged dog, bend the knee. Hip opens towards the left side of the mat, looking under the right shoulder for the left foot. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Now coming forward, left knee, right elbow touch. Bring it across. Back up. Knee bends, hip opens. Left knee, right elbow, bring it across. Fallen triangle. Option here, grabbing the outside of that left foot with the hand that's free. And then outside of the foot to the opposite thigh, Fingers reach forward. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Three-legged dog, left leg up. Holding here or handstand, and then we're gonna switch legs and I'll let you know when. So if you're in handstand, let's switch legs. Everybody getting ready to step the left foot forward. Warrior 2. Inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4. Left leg straightens. We're coming in a triangle facing the back of your mat. So shorten the stance. Option for the toe lock if you'd like. Inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4. Lower the sole of the right foot down. Coming into half moon pose. Same variation you took on the other side. If the top knee was bent, then do the same thing again here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So standing splits, left leg up or puppy press. Puppy press, left knees bent. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. So left foot steps to the back of the mat. Pyramid legs. So stand all the way up. Shorten the stance if you need to. Left arm, raise it up. Inhale. Exhale. Parvrita Trikonasana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Revolved half moon pose. Again, taking the same option here. So left knee bent in this case. If you took that bind on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left foot steps back to the front of the mat. Coming into extended side angle pose. Left knee bends, binding if you did on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three-legged dog, left leg up. Right elbow, left elbow down, holding here, or scorpion, forearm balance if you like. Holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Come forward into plank. Lower the knees, the chest, and the chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Fingers interlace behind the lower back. Option to have the feet together. I'm gonna have my feet hip width distance apart. So inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, legs lift. 1. We have 3 different variations in Shalabhasana. 2, 3. Change the interlace to the fingers, straighten the arms. This is the second variation. 1, 2, 3. Palms forward above the head, holding for 3. Last push here. 2 and 1. Coming up, camel pose. Toes tucked or untucked. Hands behind the lower back, hands to the thighs. 4 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chest up, chin up, sit back. Child's pose once again. Downward facing dog. Jumping through to a seated position. So stepping or jumping, cross at the ankles, feet out in front of you. Let's bring the legs wide. Turn towards the left leg. Left arm, raise it up. Inhale, side stretch over towards the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's switch sides. So face the right leg, right arm up. Inhale, exhale, side stretch to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift up. So bring the legs together a little bit, but we're still in a straddle. Turn towards the left leg. Both hands either side of the leg. Hands close to the hips. Inhale. Straighten the arms, hips up. Exhale, feet hold. Feet lift, hold for 3, 2, and 1. Same thing on the other side. Shake out the legs if you need to. This is a Mula Bandha check. And to do so, engage the pelvic floor to lift up. So if you didn't do that on the other side, you'll notice it here. So engaging the pelvic floor helps to keep the energy in and helps us get a nice lift. So hands beside the hips, exhale, fold, straighten the arms on the inhale. Exhale, feet up, hold for 3, 2, 1. Hips down. Good. Bend the left knee. Sole of that foot comes to the opposite hip. Right knee stacks on top. If you want to cross at the ankles or take double pigeon, you can. Option for the bind with the arms. So 4 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, fold is optional. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Start to lift the chest, straighten the legs, come onto the outsides of the feet, rotating 180 degrees towards the back and then 180 degrees towards the front. Switching legs, so we have left leg on top, right leg on the bottom. Left arm, raise it up, option for the bind. Inhale, exhale, fold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lift up, hands behind you. Straighten the legs, soles of the feet down. Setting up for a final twist. So soles of the feet down, left hand, raise it up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, twist, option for side crow. So staying here with the hips on the ground or coming up, holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips back down, feet back down. Just switching sides. Right arm up, inhale, exhale. Final twist over to the left side, crow option, or keep the hips on the ground. Holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips down. Getting set up for Shavasana. For Shavasana, lift the legs up, arms up, make fists, crunch the toes, scrunch up the face, get as much tension as you can. Inhale, squeeze everything in. Exhale, Shavasana. Let's take one clearing breath and then rest in Shavasana. Inhale through the nose, open up the mouth, exhale. So resting in Shavasana as long as you'd like. Thank you so much for joining me for your practice today. If you enjoyed it, please hit the subscribe button. That helps us support the channel. I'm Chris Willett. We'll see you on the mat again soon.